Probably you got this message from GCP that the generation 2 will be now the default for the Cloud Functions. Have you ever worked and developed with GCP Cloud Functions? You will probably use the functions framework Node.js. And this is a good start to start your Cloud Functions locally. However, it is a bit outdated and it does not really provide a nice developer experience, because whenever you want to execute the function, you have to run this command. You have to run this command every time you do some changes. The next thing is Gen 2 supports now Node.js version 20. And since Node 14, I believe, you can use ESM syntax. But what you see here is CommonJS syntax. That is not really state-of-the-art. It does not really show you how you can use TypeScript in this project. So I came up with the idea to build a tiny development server called GhostTTP. And with that, you have like hot module reloading, and it watches your source for changes. I will show you a demo in a minute. It is a bit opinionated how you define the handler, so you have to define the handler by using the variable handler and export it. But as you can see here, you can use ESM syntax or even TypeScript syntax. To get started, you just simply run npx GhostTTP, and then you flag it with your dir to the path to the folder of your functions. The default port would be 3000, but you can change the port if you want. So if you don't choose a path, a dir, it will take the root. Okay, so let me show you. I have now a little application, which is a monorepo. And in the monorepo, I have a backend, and here are my functions. So it is also important how you name your file, because that would be your endpoint. So I will use npx GhostTTP. I will use the dir flag. I will go into the packages. I will go inside the backend, because that's where my GCP functions are. They are residing inside the source folder. And I can also use a different port. Let's use the port 30091. So if I use that, and it will install the latest GhostTTP version. And as you can see, there are following endpoints available, because it really matters how you name your files. So now you have 4 endpoints calling asked agent, image recognition, nutrition fact, and scraper. So whenever I now curl, let's say the endpoint scraper, let's have a look how the scraper looks like. And this is how the scraper looks like. So I have the handler here. I use TypeScript for it. You can also use ESM syntax here. I haven't tried with CommonJS, but that also should work. We have Express.js, because Google Functions Gen 2 is based on, and I'm building a crawler which is crawling a page here, and then I'm sending back the information, responding hello once the crawler is done. So let's see when I curl this endpoint. So I should use post here. I'm calling the endpoint localhost port 3001 scraper, and I'm giving information, but this is irrelevant for now. And I hit enter, and as you can see, the development server is now understand which endpoints or which function it needs to trigger. So it triggers the scraper function, and it starts to work. I can also use the other endpoint. That's my development server. I will remove the port for now, and it should then run on localhost 3000, and it does. If I now use this endpoint nutrition facts, it is a post request, and we can also have a look into that. Nutrition facts, again, it's exported handler. It's basically asking a Gemini model something. So let's see. If I hit enter, the development server is triggered. I get a status quote 500. I also get the error on the development server, and that's all I have. So you can start using npx ghosttp and then the path to your folder and develop much faster instead of running every time this command or this command. So I hope it helps, and see you next time.